All right, everybody, let's get right into this. Let's talk about The Gates, this new soap opera that's coming to CBS. And when I saw this posted on my timeline on Facebook, my mom posted it, and I'm like, is this a joke? Is this a prank? And I was like, I said, let me click on this because I was expecting the worst. Because who'd ever thought that a new daytime soap opera would be created now? Because the genre has been declared, almost dead because you have like three soap operas left on the air, two of them being on the same network. So I'm like, is this really happening? And to add on to the fact it said a black soap opera, I was like, is this true? So I clicked on it, I looked at the article, and then I went on my favorite soap opera website, which is Soap Opera Network, and the discussion was just jumping. It was like about over 20 pages, I think, when I logged on there the other day. And I'm like, this is real. And I'm like, and the NAACP is involved, and I'm like, this is a serious effort. They're not playing around, and for CBS to dive into this is like pretty big deal because networks are we're pretty much done with new soap operas. The ones that were canceled, there were no replacements for them. The last new soap opera that was created was 25 years ago, and that was Passions, and it replaced Sunset Beach, which in turn had replaced Another World. And so I'm just overjoyed that this happened because I'm a big soap opera fan. I love the genre, I love the format, I love the way that the stories are told. I love how the characters are developed, and I'm just really anxious to see how this soap opera is going to turn out. So it's supposed to be about an African American community that lives in a gated community, African Americans that live in a gated community, which is, of course, a signal that the drama is going to be high because gated communities, what they're going for with that. It's a lot of drama amongst the rich and the wealthy. So, really, what I want to talk about is what are some of your expectations for this soap opera? What is something you want to see? What are some things that you want to see? Who do you want to see on this show? It's so hard to guess who might end up on here. I know a lot of people online were saying they wanted to see Vivica Fox. They wanted to see Victoria Rowell, who was on The Young and the Restless for a long time. And Victoria actually posted a picture and where she was, sort of celebrating that this is happening. Don't know if that's a hint that she's going to be involved. I don't know. It's hard to tell who's going to be involved because the soap opera's filming schedule is so rigorous. You're filming all these episodes. One, it's going to air. Soap operas air 5 days a week, so rather rigorous schedule that folks in prime time and movies are not used to. So hard to see who's going to be on here, and a lot of people who are in the soap genre, the very few black actors that are in soaps right now, they're already employed, obviously, and tied to a soap. So some folks who were in soaps have retired since their soaps were canceled. So who is going to be in this? I wouldn't mind seeing either Vivica or Victoria in this soap. But there's so many other names out there that could be floated, I can think back to all the way back to I hate to say Passions because it was so bad, but there's Amelia Marshall. She was on there. She got acclaim for acting. I know on Guiding Light. I never saw that. We have from One Life to Live, Tika Sumpter, who has done a lot of work since then. From One Life to Live, we had Timothy Stickney, who is Phyllis Yvonne Stickney's brother. He played on One Life to Live for quite a while. Um, but I'm thinking, what if Phyllis was a was cast on here? Phyllis Yvonne Stickney, she's primarily a comedic actress, but might be interesting to see her on here. That's just one name. There are so many names I could say. I could just go on and on all day, but I can't do that because I got to get to work pretty soon. But, just leave some comments below, like and subscribe. Just go crazy. Talk about what you want to see. Talk about your feelings about this because, my feelings are like very overjoyed, very excited because I'm a big time soap opera buff. I would watch soaps with my grandmother, and that's how I got into soaps, was because my grandmother used to watch All My Children and One Life to Live. My aunt would watch The Young and the Restless, although I didn't watch that one with her. I just know that she would watch it. She was watching it when when the main black cast on there was just like at the top of their game. But I'm going to be watching this in daytime. I'm going to be watching it in daytime live. And I'm so glad that I don't have to work in the afternoon. I work later, so I'm going to be able to watch this live and absorb it. And for the first time in my life, I'm going to say I was there when a soap opera started. Because when some of these soap operas that started, like after I was born, I was not into, these particular soaps like The Passions and the Sunset Beach and the Port Charles and the City and all that. I was not into any of that. But this is going to be something where I can say I'm there, I'm in. I've seen the episodes from day one. I know who spoke the first lines. Anyway, let me get off here, but just let me know what you think. And let's hopefully this gets started this year and we can start enjoying The Gates, or whatever the name will be. Thanks and bye.